Salam guys, I'm Aish the Spice, and today we will be doing a hijab tutorial. I always wanted to do one of these. Like, the first hijab tutorials that I watched were from Roba Zay, aka Hijab Hills. She's my favorite like social media person of all time. Like, whenever I'm low on inspiration, I just stalk her feed or watch her old videos. Like, I love her. Hijab tutorial, my first hijab tutorial, and I don't know why I'm so excited. And we're doing an Afro hijab tutorial. Like, what? Because my fellow African black girls, Afro Latina girls, I'm not Afro Latina, but Afro Latina people, we know that if you wear hijab and you have an afro, like some days like the days your hair is braided, it looks flat, but then it's like there's nothing out there for girls whose hair is like this. Some days just one round ball. Like, this is my hair, and like you don't really know what to do because you can't find tutorials out there and stuff. So I've been like working on this for a while, and I found two styles that work for me and I think would work for you. So in this case, my hair, like my locks are very tight. So if my hair is this long, right now my hair is this long, and it's like puffy, so I can't tie it in a bun. You cannot put this in a bun. Like, you're gonna have to comb it back or stretch it, and I'm not doing that right now. So what I usually do, this is a jersey scarf. Like, having one jersey scarf in your collection, the scarves with these stretchy materials, is like that you just need one of these and you're set. Even if it's not long, like they're just like a piece and you're set. Like, if you have something stretchy, take one, cut some of it if you don't need it, because I do that all the time. I'm always cutting parts of clothes that I don't need to use as other stuff. And use it like as an underscarf because it holds your hair together. So since we can't use scrunchies, we use this. So I'm going to explain how to do this first, because this is actually the third time I'm shooting this video today. And the first time something happened. The second time I realized that my hair was out, and that's a no-no for me. So I'm going to show how to do this first. So you have this small side, and then you have a long side like this, and then you have this part left, which you're going to use. So I'm just gonna tie it. Actually do this. That was just a demonstration in case at this time I'm not able to completely cover my hair and I have to delete this part. If I don't, then it's our lucky day, isn't it? Did you see how that just puffed up? So I'm gonna do that. Take this part, take this small part, bring this all the way up to my hairline. I know some girls like to cover their eyebrows, but I like to bring my hijab all the way up to my hairline. It's like it shows more of my face, and tie it at the back tightly, but not too tight. I have migraines, so one thing that could like cause migraines is tying your hijab too tight. So don't do that. Be careful of that. And then you take this long part, you bring it over, pull it tight. This is not a turban style. This is just this part of the hijab. This is a two-piece hijab style. So this part is just to keep the hair together. And all along, remember, you have this part still for you. Ring it again, put it over, and try to align all these three parts that you put over your head. And okay, I think there's no hair showing this time. And tie the two edge parts together, and you could just tuck this in. So at the back my hair is still out a little bit, but this, again, you can pull this, you can do whatever you want. Like, just try to make it a style that just brings it all like this, so it's still puffy and everything, but it's tucked in, and you can proceed with the hijab style. Then I'm using this pashmina scarf. You can also use other materials like this, but I usually use, I do the same style with these scarves, but with my like long jersey scarves I do something different. So this is the first style. This is style number one. Actually, let me do it like this. So you have the short side. You can like use whatever side. You can have the short side on this side or this side. So I have the short side on my right side. This is a very simple style. You take this. See how I have this aligned? And put it over this. Put it over your hijab. I mean, this is like this. So right now, as you can see, there's not really any neck coverage yet, but we'll get to that. Because the thing is that, like, I like turbans, but I grew up in like that strict hijab. Like, you're not in my, while I don't necessarily think turbans are haram, I do, like, my family isn't really into that. And I try not to like fight with my parents when it comes to the way I wear my hijab. Like, particularly my mom. My dad doesn't care. I mean, not in a bad way. Like, he lets me wear my hijab the way I want. But I mean, you gotta pick your battles, okay? Yeah. So, and it's better. I mean, it's not really hard. So you see how I took this, tucked it in. I don't think I showed you guys. This part is out, right? Wrap it around. Tuck it in, put it over your neck, put it in. Can you guys see that? And you could just keep putting it around until it gets to the other side, or you could tuck it in your turban. And then take another pin. Ideally you would take 2 pins. And you put one here and one here. But right now I only have 1 pin because you know the struggle if you're a hijabi. Like, I only have 1 pin, 2 pins in my position. Wait, let me check. So we found another pin. And you could fold this part in if you want, but I don't like that. So I'm just gonna... How am I gonna do this? Yeah, just like that. Stuck pin this part too, and this style you actually don't need any pins. Like, you could go the whole day. I've done it before, and I know you see this style a lot, like these loose hijab styles. So I don't like loose ends in my hijab usually, like especially at the back. So this hijab style would be like would be ideal if you're like you're wearing a long sleeve shirt that has like short, like either like a turtleneck, or like the neck goes all the way up and you don't have like a low neckline, because as you can see, like, it doesn't cover all the way down, and also in the back it doesn't cover like at all. It just goes right to the neck. Usually I also don't ever put my hijabs like flowing in the back because I don't like that. So this style is good like this, like if you, but you can also accessorize it with hoops or any type of hanging earrings. I mean, hoops are like, I think, the best option because the hoops go like, they go all the way out to the edge, and it's just like having that like hijab and then having that edge of like silver right there or gold. It's really nice. It's cute, it's chic, and it's like, it's very modern. So that is this style. I know I'm feeling myself right now, like I feel so. And I mean, it's covered. You're completely covered. Your skin, your neck is covered. Your ears are covered. Your hair is covered. Your afro, you have your afro there. People can see that your hair is not flat, and you will get those comments like, what did you put behind your hijab? But I didn't. But this is my hair, and for my many Gambian girls, your hair is like, even if it's not like this big, it cannot be in a bun, so like the hijab makes it look like puffy. So this is what you do: you tie it, and then you do a loose hijab style. And then you try to, like, with this style, with the, I would like take a pin and put it right here to cover your neck. And it's covered, but it like, you don't look like you're trying too hard to not be natural. And now we're gonna move on to the next style. So you have this part, the short part, then you have the long part, and you take it like this. Instead of doing this, you do this. You take the bottom part, so you have this whole thing, and you twist it like this. And then you take this part, the short part, you put it over, and you put it around. Hope you guys can see this. And there you go. I don't know why I feel like the videos look so short. You guys can't see the top, but this is the top. And you take I'm taking a straight pin. You don't need a pin. Like,